During a Wisconsin high school graduation, a white father rushes the stage to shove the black superintendent to prevent him from shaking his daughter's hand. Was this racism or something else? Let's talk about it. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a high school graduation in Baraboo, Wisconsin, in which a white father rushed the stage to shove the black superintendent, Rainey Briggs, to prevent him from shaking his white daughter's hand. Now, this has kind of gone viral all over the internet. Some are saying that it's racism. This is the same thing that's been going on since 2018, where a group of white kids threw the Nazi salute at this same high school who were not disciplined because of First Amendment rights. This is a continuation of that same racism. Some say that there was a personal issue between the father and the superintendent. There's a lot we got to get into, but first things first, I don't know much about this place, Baraboo, Wisconsin. All that I do know is that it is not that far from Madison, Wisconsin. If you guys know about this area, let me know in the comments. I don't know if it's known as a racist place or not, but I have been reading some of their community posts from this particular town, and people are upset that they're being cast as a racist place. That is the general vibe. But I don't know if it's true, if it's false. All that I do know is that we have a police report. Oh, yeah, the police were called. There's been a restraining order issued, and we have a lot more details from the police report. Now, before we get into all that and figure out what's really going on here, let's get to some news clips. And, of course, I will link to everything in the box. But without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
It was supposed to be a joyful day at this high school graduation, but for one promising graduate, it was anything but a happy occasion.
Elise, Kathleen, Eddie.
Moments after she steps on stage, her dad bum rushes the superintendent, pushing him out of camera view.
Now this, before they continue, this is going to be very embarrassing. Okay, you have the young lady right there, the daughter, and she's, shaking hands with people, whatever. And superintendent is right there. You see him in the back. Again, his name is Rainey Briggs. This is her moment, graduating high school, 4 years, big accomplishment. And here comes dad out of nowhere, like Randy Orton, trying to get the superintendent out of the way.
A stunning sight. Look at the anguish on his daughter's face when she realizes it's her father disrupting her big moment and embarrassing her in front of the entire graduating class and parents.
What do you even do in that moment if you're the daughter? You're just front and center. This has got to be terrible for you.
You can hear an angry exchange said to be between the two men.
That's my daughter. Where's Brandon? Get away from me, bro.
And then something stunning was said. I don't want her touching him.
I don't care.
Anchor and reporter Taj Mahal of WDJT in Milwaukee is covering the story.
It is unclear what led to this altercation, but we are hearing some chatter online. Some people are saying it could have been racially motivated because the superintendent is a black man and the father is a white man. And some people are saying that it was coming from a deeper issue that had happened in the past regarding a bullying incident, that this parent had an issue with how it was handled.
No.
Okay, now we got to go back here. Taj Mahal, really, that's your name? Shout out to your parents. I'm not sure if you named yourself that, if you changed your name or whatever, but shout out to Taj Mahal. Now, that's kind of what I heard about the whole bullying kerfuffle. Some say that there was an incident of bullying that the daughter suffered and the district did not handle it properly. And some also say that the daughter was disciplined at the school and the father did not like how she was disciplined. So then that could have been an issue. Either one or both may have led up to this. That's what's being said. And from the police report from the superintendent, I did not hear mention of race. I think that guy didn't really know him. He didn't really know about the guy at all until after this whole incident took place. Let's keep on going here.
Bullying incident, that this parent had an issue with how it was handled.
No.
The father, Matt Eddy, was escorted out the building by 3 police officers. His daughter is comforted in front of the stage. She even composes herself long enough to take a photo. And then there's applause of support from her classmates when she finally takes her seat. Look at the sadness on her face as she leaves the ceremony. The school had been the center of another controversy back in 2018 when this picture surfaced of some current and former students doing the Nazi salute.
So you can see the picture right here, okay? Now you can see how diverse this student body is, and then they're doing a Nazi salute. So this is now being used to say, hey, this is a racist place. You guys are throwing a Nazi salute. This is like a 100% almost white area. And then the black superintendent gets treated like that right in front of all you guys. Why would that happen? So that's why they're saying it's racism, although I don't see specific evidence of that in this case. You know what? I'm going to just pause for a moment. I'm very careful to put the R word on somebody because that's almost like being called a PDF file, if you catch my drift. Let's keep on going.
Now this.
Okay, so that's that. Now we have more information. Okay, here's a aerial view of the whole situation. You can kind of see what's going on. You can see the dad coming from over there. So you can see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead a little bit here. And then you see them in the back kind of tussling. Yeah, in the top of the screen, kind of tussling, going back and forth. I mean, talking about a mess. That's totally crazy, totally nuts. Totally nuts. All right, now, here's more. You see the headline here. Baraboo police report shines light on why a parent says he pushed the superintendent during graduation. Let's check this out.
Police report goes through interviews officers did with the parent and Dr. Briggs. So the parent told police officers he wanted to stop Dr. Briggs from shaking his child's hand because he says he and his child dislike him and have had past issues with Dr. Briggs regarding school disciplinary actions. Now, when asked if he was sorry for what he did, the police report says the dad said yes, but only remorseful for his child. And we want to get to Dr. Briggs's interview with police as well. On the other hand, Dr. Briggs told the police officer he didn't know who that parent was until days after the incident. He said he remembered one disciplinary instance with the dad's child, but other than that, he had no interactions with the family. Now, Dr. Briggs told officers he had no idea why the parent reacted the way he did. The parent is due in court for his initial court appearance in August.
So that's that. That's what's going on. Now, could there be racism here? Sure, there could be. But the father is not saying racism in his police interview. Now, he could be lying, of course, but he's not saying it. And then the superintendent is not talking about that. He's like, I don't even know this guy. There was one incident with the student as far as disciplinary action, but that was it. So maybe the father's mad about that. Maybe there was some bullying or something in the school that didn't get handled properly. The super did not say that, but that's what's being said from various reports. And also there's some reports that there are multiple complaints against superintendent, but they're not saying what those complaints are. So I don't know. This could be anything. From what I'm seeing, you got an overprotective, overzealous father just doing way too much. Listen, you are entitled to have grievances with me or anybody. But what you're not going to do is put your hands on me. All right. If I'm the superintendent, I'm shaking the kids' hands and you rush the stage and try to put your hands on me, man, listen, you getting one clean to the jaw instantly. Like, don't touch me. I'm no tough guy. I'm all about peace and love. I'm the nicest guy in the world. I'll give you the sharp of my back. You can have it. Here's yours. Boom, take that. But don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. We're not going to do that. But as I close, I want to say this. I think that the father was just doing way too much. Could it be a race thing? Perhaps. This place does not really appear to be anything other than white. So when you got black guy comes in, he's doing things a little bit different. You might resent him for that. And then it could be the race thing. But I think the dad was just doing way too much. The race element, I don't really know. I don't really see any evidence of that from the father specifically, although that could be. Regardless of what the situation is, I don't care if it's about my race, about my style of disciplinary action, about my superintendent skills. I don't really care what it is. You can have your opinion and that's fine. But once you cross that line and put your hands on me, you're doing way too much. Racism or no racism, you're going to get one square right here to the jaw, and anything after that, your feelings and whatnot can be discussed after you are on the ground for a little bit. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What do you think caused this incident? Was it racism? Was it an overprotective parent, an idiot parent, doing way too much? How about the allegation of bullying that happened in the school that didn't get handled properly? How about the disciplinary action? How about some of the complaints against the superintendent? If you know about this area, if you know about the superintendent, y'all let me know in the comments. You guys know where I'm at. The parent just did too much, man. I don't care how you feel about me. You're entitled to feel however you want to feel. That's your feelings. I'm not here to be the feelings police. What you're not going to do is act that out. We're not doing that. It's 2024. I ain't never scared. Self-defense will be my defense in the court of law. If you touch me, I will never provoke anyone. I will never challenge anybody to a fight. I ain't no tough guy. I'm all about peace and love. Look, I'm a computer nerd. I'm not trying to get into a fight. But if you touch me, though, hey, man, I'll bet we gonna be doing some Krav Maga, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, all of that. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that is all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.